my IS300 and figured that this would be a good time to go ahead and throw in my Passport QI45. I have the bumper off and the hood off, so it should make the install quick. Passport claims that this particular model of radar you can install it in under 45 minutes. But with the bumper and the hood off, I should be able to do it a whole lot quicker. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that. And show you how easy it actually is to do this system here, because this is their quickest system. And I have an older K40 system here, which takes probably a little longer than 45 minutes to install because it uses a front and rear sensor, and that takes some time, and it has the front laser defender or whatever Beltronics calls it, the brain, a connector, a speaker, and it's supposed to come with two LEDs that notify you front or rear detection. Okay, so here's one of them. The other LED, I think I broke it when I pulled out of my older cars. So, but I'm not gonna put this on the Lexus. I'm gonna put this one on. This one really doesn't have the rear detection. No, this one doesn't have the rear detection. This one does. But this one's going to take me a lot longer to install. I need to take off the back bumper and run the wire through the car and everything like that. But this one, I like the controller, and it should install really quick. It's a good opportunity to do it because I've been doing some paint work on the IS. And yeah, join me. Yeah, the system comes with basically one sensor for the front, and then this is actually like an optional, I can't remember what they call this, the laser diffusers for the front also. So, but I think the system itself was $500, and these guys here, it's an add-on for another $250. So it's a pretty expensive rider detector, but they work real well. It's your best bet if you like to go speeding around. So, and the controller's gonna work pretty good too. Yeah, all we gotta do is mount it to the front of the car. It's a good time. You don't want to put this behind metal. You want to put it behind plastic, or have it out in the open. So I'll end up screwed into the crash beam here, and I will double side tape these to the crash beam also underneath the bumper. And then mounting this inside in the console. This will go into the dash somewhere. And all it is a 2-wire hookup. You have the ground and the ignition source. Pretty simple. You know, again, with this one, it's a little more stuff to do. Speaker, same amount of power wire, but you have to wire these guys together. So this is the system's used. So it came out of one of my older cars. So you have to rewire, connect all these wires. So it takes some time to resolder all this stuff back up. But, let's see. Rear sensor, front sensor. These systems work really well. But and this goes on your plate. It's running all the wire all over the car. It takes you time, but. And then the LED part, like it's supposed to. It originally came with some nice LEDs, you know, but these you can take LEDs apart and you can drill tiny holes in places where you just have this little bit of, you know, the head of the LED popping out. And this one, when I took it out, I think I just ripped it out and broke it. So to replace it, but it's all good. Hide the brain, 2 wires, power and ground, ignition and ground. It's just a little more, but you get the rear detector in this one. You don't, but I don't care if the place is behind me really. It's more about what's in the front. Get the speed trap set up. Middle. Self-tapping screws. So these guys used to come with some brackets, would be nice now. They would just go like that, but those got thrown away, so it's gonna go with some double-sided tape. It's a little bit of just painter's prep. Alright, here's a tip for making double-sided tape stick to anything. You gotta get it hot. Keep this shit hot. It'll stick to anything. I just got to run this inside the car. So, some cars you gotta have to make it through the firewall. There's a lot of times there's these spots here where like the car was like manual, had an option for manual. So good spots to drill for holes. But with the IS, it actually has this grommet here with a little deal. All I do is cut this off and I can run the wire right through there. Pretty cool. I think I got it there. Oop, got it there. Alright, so I'm about 20 minutes into it. Up in here. There we go, there it is. Cool. Cool. And I can zip tie this up or loom it up and hide it real good. So the controller, I think I'm going to put the controller here. Okay. And all I need is like an ignition source and a ground, and Mr. Cigarette Lighter is perfect for that. So I think all I need to do is pop off this guy, and then my cable from the sensors right here, run it around. And then the brain, the dust brain, with the speaker in it. I might be able to just hide it under here and pop the controller on it, tag the controller into it, and then tag power and ground. That's it. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes into it. Not counting for putting the bumper back on, but. Over here wants to be a bitch. I lean into these things out of here. There we go. tell is if you go back to the lighter, plug it back in, and the center connector is going to be positive. You can see how this one goes to the center and this is on the outside. So we're looking at pink is positive. Cool. Kind of changed my mind on where the brain's gonna go. I'm gonna just stick it right over here. Just wedge it, something like that. That way I can still hear it, and it doesn't make the carpet poke out. There wasn't much room over here in the console, so all I gotta do is run this power, back up the cigarette lighter, run the controller from up there down here. Kind of the only thing I don't like about this shit is, like, you know, what the fuck, man, passport, gotta make things all stupid and crooked. So it ends up looking like this. It's crooked, but I can double side tape it there. I'll just run the cable down to the brain. Sounds easier than it is. Alright. This is where it eats up all the time. Here's my power. I'm gonna rerun this fucker. Clean. This guy here. There's fucking nice. Fucking clean. Fucking do this. First shift, cool. Not just automatic, highway, brightness, auto is cool. Got the mute button here. All right. Go ahead and zip some of this away. This. I'll take this and then I'll double side tape it there. Get it hot. Stick this fucker. Cool. Oh, yeah, that took like another 20 minutes, so I guess all depending on how quickly you know, you have all your materials available, how quickly you know your car, and how much of it you have apart will determine how quick you can put one of these in here. But yeah, it was super freaking easy. And you know, I already had the front bumper off, so I've been doing some paint work. I'll go ahead and show you. I had that, had it off like last week, and I've already put it back on. But yeah, the shifters are right there, and the middle sensor's right there, right there. Yeah, it actually really simple to install. Did it in less than, I don't know, total less than an hour. Pretty cool. Try to get some video. There's a speed trap up here. Not really a speed trap, but one of those. I don't know what they are, like a little station that shows you how fast you're going that the police will set up in certain spots. There was one up here yesterday, so we'll see how far, what kind of range this thing has. Right now it's set on highway. And I pretty much just got off the highway. Yeah, right now it's giving me a K-man warning. And the radar detector is up there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's up there. Good. I like the range. The range definitely give me some warning. Like the radar's not even. It took a minute for it to pick me up. You know. So yeah, definitely works. Thanks for checking out the video. Do me a favor if you made it this far. Hit that thumbs up button for me, and you guys take care. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Laters.